Oh, welcome to the Might Be Wrong podcast, and I'm your host, Mohia Robert.
I'm your host, Wana.
Yes, what? Nah, welcome to the Might Be Wrong podcast.
Yeah, welcome to about.
Why are we welcoming each other, by the way?
Well, it's better we welcome ourselves now.
Actually, it's an African thing.
Yes, now
It's an
then we can
African thing.
welcome.
You welcome people.
Yeah. Then
So tell people what they should expect to the Might Be Wrong podcast.
in this our podcast, we're talking about relationship, and it's a platform for you people to vent.
Let me tell you,
Vent.
this is one of the first podcasts I've ever seen where people are coming to vent just about relationships.
Yes, and it is going to be a place for you to just talk about anything. We talk about relationship. We talk about what is a woman bringing, what is a man bringing, and it's not. We might be wrong. We don't know. We might be wrong, but we just want everybody to vent. Say it, speak it. Let's hear and let's talk about it. And that's what all this platform is all about.
I like the way that you're giving them a disclaimer already, telling them we might be wrong.
Yeah.
It's not that we are expert. So if you guys catch feelings because we've said something, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's
because we might be wrong, you're not right.
Yes, we are not right. But,
Yeah.
And also, we are not a relationship coach.
Yeah.
We're just coming here to talk and make people free. And we talk on everything and anything. Please, and I hope you, our viewers, you will not catch feelings.
Yeah.
But,
So tell us about your relationship. How has your ride been?
hey, that one, I don't even know where to go. That is it's a big mountain. But,
You know what I like about Nairobi?
yeah,
Because we are shooting this live from Nairobi.
yeah.
Is that Nairobi, dust is constant. That's a phrase that we use, that dust is constant.
Yes.
When it comes to relationship,
Yes.
people will show you dust.
Is it dust? Will I call it dust? Let me say, people will show you papa.
Papa. So what's Papa?
Yeah, people will show you pepper. Like, it's hot. It's hot out there.
Mhm.
Like, people are just, let me say, people are bleeding.
Yeah.
And they're ready to bleed on anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, like, whosoever.
Yeah.
So,
It's crazy that in love there is no expert, there is no master, and always there's that person who always gives you a character development. You understand?
that's what
There's
it is.
always that one
Yeah.
person, whether you think you're a gangster, even Pablo himself, I'm sure there's someone who has given him a
Yes,
character
yes.
development.
Yes. I think that character development is just it's too much here in Nairobi.
Yeah.
It's too much, so much. Character development, what?
You know,
Hey.
at times I tend to attribute such things to maybe the economy. But you see, the economy in Kenya has been good at times, but I think lately, because of now stress, love is becoming something else because there's also an aspect of that you need to have money to have love. So when the economy is bad, you don't have love.
But you need to have money to have love. That one is important. Let me say all over the world, looking at the social media, you need to have money before you have love. Yeah, my
But
brother.
don't you think there are people who have money but they don't have love?
Yeah, they are there. Maybe, but I'm very sure they get what they want.
There's a difference. There's a difference between genuine love and what you want.
But nowadays, people don't want to know who's genuine love or not genuine love. Everybody's just out there, just
But
doing what they like. What do you expect?
It's crazy that you can have all the money in the world yet feel lonely. That's a Shaki's lie.
Yeah, you see, whatever he's saying is true. You have all the whole, but it's lonely. Yes, I've said yes because the way this love thing has gone, it is now side to side with more. It's side to side with relationship. No money, no love, my brother.
I think we should start there. Do you think love can exist when there's no money?
Okay. For me, I think I will go for the emotion. Because whatever we are talking about, you see, without no love, there's no money. You see, at the end of the day, the lady will go.
The ladies will go.
The lady they will move.
But let me tell
They'll
you,
just try to see you, like, just see how you want to put yourself together. If you're not putting yourself together, there we go.
but I tend to think that money is relevant. You understand?
Okay.
Money is relevant to a point that at times you might afford things that you need. You understand? The basic needs you're able to provide for your woman, and that's enough. But then these other people who want, the other side of people who want enough, they want extra.
So, my brother, money is love. If you don't have money, no love for you.
But I've seen people living without money. Well,
Are you
that
sure?
flashy wealthy,
Are
not
you sure?
those fancy things,
Are
and
you
they're
sure?
living well. Yes.
Are you sure? Do you sit them down, let them talk about it, and tell them their heart feeling, like this is what this is what we are talking about, and this is how we are feeling. They are not bringing you down to tell you that.
No. You see, such people, in fact, we'll be hosting you on the podcast. Such people, I tend to think they have the most genuine love. Because for them, their love is not based on something materialistic.
But I feel like he's pretending.
It's not pretentious.
Okay.
I
just feel like
do
just
believe,
pretentious.
I do believe there are some people who love genuinely, and that genuine love also brings now the wealth. You understand?
Okay.
And that's why nowadays people don't believe in this building each other thing. You know, back in the days when our parents were maybe courting and dating, for them, they used to believe in genuine love. You will see this young man, he's interested in me.
Okay.
And then you will say, I'll take a chance.
Okay.
And then you start building on that on a daily. You have each other's back, you're working on it. And at the end of the day, our parents became so successful, and also their love lasted for years. And I think in this new age, that is what we lack.
This time we are nothing like that, man.
Yeah.
No money, no love.
But don't you think? I tend to think that when something fails, you need to rework and go back to the things that used to work.
Okay, how many people is ready to rework? People are lazy these days. Nobody is ready to rework anything. They just want to be on the edge, like, oh, it works. They are waiting for it to just get out of the way and move on to the next one. That's what is happening.
You mentioned something about lazy, and it has taken me to the battle of the sexes. Huh? Forgive me. If you catch feelings, I might be wrong. But let me ask you, between male and female, who do you think they're the laziest? Who doesn't want to put in the work? Especially in relationships.
You see, for me, I would say both. Because I think both don't put more effort in their relationship. People are lazy nowadays. People want ready-made, like quick, and they get what they need to get, they move. Same apply to men. Same apply to women. They just want to get what they want and leave. So they are not ready to do anything. Like they are not ready to, when you're down, you have mental issue, you're going through stress. They are not there to bembeleza you.
Yeah.
They are not there.
But I tend to think, especially in the African setup, the man is the one who should always be in charge. Who should always be in charge. Okay. And I think the reason why ladies demand so much from men is because we are supposed to be in charge. You're supposed to be the provider, even biblically. But you see, now the problem comes in because times have changed. Nowadays, you find that we have women in career. Okay. And at times, we have men who are not in career. Okay. I was so shocked to find out that there are men who are full-time house husbands.
Yeah, they are there. A lot of them.
But don't you think that they are failing in life?
I wouldn't say they are failing in life. You see, also the other part of it, we've put men in one area, like
in one box.
In one box, like this. Men have to be like this. But I feel like this thing should be unity.
Of course, there's unity, but I tend to think there's also the hierarchy. Okay. Hierarchy. There's one who should be the lead. And I tend to believe that the concept of having a man who's a house husband doesn't really work well, because how will he be able to lead while he's sitting in the back?
You see, only thing I would tell a man is a man must have money. If you really want to lead your family very well, you must have money. Because in the same way that, like what you're saying, like a man sitting down in the house being a full husband.
House husband.
Full house husband. Imagine. Even thinking at that one, like it goes a long way. Like in this time and age, if you don't have money as a man, the lady will wash you and press you and iron you anyhow. So it's must. You must just get out and make something for yourself. Yeah.
But I tend to think it's a Western thing, influence, that is also coming to Africa. And I think Africans, we are also buying into that concept that a man can just sit down and let a woman provide and take the lead.
But that is going to be a wrong thing. Like a man, you sitting down, a woman is providing. First of all, you lose your respect. It's not that a woman can't help you, maybe in the times of you lose your job, but when it's now getting to 1 year, 2 year,
Mhm.
you are relaxed.
Mhm.
That is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, that
But-
is so bad.
But I'd like to put that question now to our viewers. Now, tell us in the comment section. Tell us whether, as a man, you will sit down and let a woman provide for you. And I'll also like to hear from the ladies. Would you go out there and work for a man while he's sitting back and let the man maybe be the house husband? And
Yeah, your woman, you can work for us. At this time now, let us also relax, Kidogo. You know.
yeah, but let me ask you one now. Do you think it's a good picture in a house setup or in a marriage setup for a man now to have that laid back, not laid back really, but to be in charge of those roles in the house? Like your woman is looking for the finances and you're in the house cooking, doing the dishes, doing the laundry. Do you think it portrays masculinity?
To me, I don't feel like it is not that important. Like if you know your woman is making money, going out to make money, and you are not doing anything, I think you should help. Like just help clean. But if you have a house manager, I think it's more easier also.
Yeah.
But if you don't have house manager, maybe you people cannot afford house manager. But the man should help.
Yeah.
Like help the woman went out to look for the money. That is when, if she's sincere,
Yeah.
you can help her maybe do the dishes or help her clean the house. Yeah, like stuff like that. If you have kids in school, help her take the kids from school. Like do something.
Yeah.
Don't just be there laying down around and sitting down.
Yeah.
No woman will want that. Yeah, that's my own take. Yeah.
That also brings me now to the concept of now relationship and cheating. Because now I tend to think such things now pile up, and they lead to cheating. I want to be biased. Or I just want to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Based on your experience, who do you think is the biggest cheater between men and women?
Okay. Should I go for or go against? I think both. I think
It's a balance.
It's just a balance thing. I think for the men, we don't know how to cheat, but for the women, they are very, very. They're the headmaster, principal of them all. Like they know how to cheat, and you may never know.
Yeah.
But men, we can't hide for long.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I won't. Should I go for or should I go against? But I think there's both of them.
But don't you think the one who cheats and you don't find out is the most dangerous?
Maybe to you it's dangerous. Maybe the other person is just like trying to make everything calm and not see what is going on.
Let me tell you. Here's the concept that I usually have when it comes to cheating. Huh?
Yeah.
This is how I differentiate men and women. Huh?
Uh-huh.
When a woman cheats, it's always emotional. There are emotions involved, there are feelings involved. But when a man cheats, it's physical.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
But are you sure?
Yeah.
But
listen. Now, the moment a man finds himself now falling for this other party and doing the things that he's supposed to do to the wife,
okay,
like providing, protecting, and everything, now that's when it equates to cheating.
Okay.
But anything else physical,
okay,
for me, I don't think it's equals to cheating.
My brother, cheating is cheating. You feel the pain. The way she's feeling the pain is the way the man should feel the pain. Cheating is just cheating. Both of you are cheating. And it's not a good thing. In marriage, cheating is not a good thing. It's better you have nowadays that I'm hearing of open relationship. Yeah, maybe you just be in an open relationship. You just know that we are not serious. We're just there. Because if you say you're in a relationship, you should be able to be loyal.
To be loyal to one person.
To one person. And stick.
But you see now, what is loyalty? Loyalty is so many things. And that's what I'm saying. Now, when you stop doing the things that you're supposed to be doing for your family, for your loved one, now that's for a man, that's what equates
to you as cheating.
Because also, when it comes to emotions and feelings to a woman, the moment they start having feelings and emotions for someone else, now it becomes a different dynamic in that relationship.
But don't you know some women, it's not all women that have emotional attached to the man they sleep with. Have you heard of some people that have gone on a travel and they just have one night stand and everything ends there?
Women.
Yes, women. Men do it also. Like they don't have
Men, it's normal.
Okay,
But for women, it's not normal.
why is it not normal?
That's a dangerous woman.
Why is it dangerous?
A woman who's having night.
Why is it dangerous? Are they not women be like you? They're just the same thing. Women, men, women. They are the same thing. Because let me tell you, nowadays, women don't have feelings. Forget that old days things like emotional. My emotional is emotionally attached to somebody. Go out there, you see people just you sleep with you. People have one night stand with you, and you say, "What's up? Let's talk about journals." There's nothing to talk about. We just have fun. We just have fun. That's the end of it. And everybody move on. Even when you call, you say, Manze, you're calling me too much. There's nothing. So what are you saying? It's not a woman that have feelings nowadays.
But don't you think that really dangerous? Just like you're saying, huh? When it comes to love, a man should take a lead.
Yeah.
When it comes to emotion, a woman should take a lead. So the moment that barrier is broken,
okay,
what do we have left to define all this?
What? Yeah.
Because now it becomes a problem. That's a whole problem.
Yes, it is. And then you see, like what you said, let's go back to what you've said earlier. You see, if you take it to the past time, you see people, the way they are doing our mothers and fathers, the way they are living their life, even though they don't have good work, most of them are farmers, they are traders, and they are able to manage whatever is going on. You see, but if you bring it back to this present hour we are, I don't feel like everybody's on. I feel like everybody's, you know what they call OYO, on your own. Everybody just like that, like, we're just on our own. Like, I'm not going to put too much. And this adage nowadays, a woman will tell you, if she is not putting more effort, I'm not putting effort. The effort's supposed to come from the men. You just wonder, like, okay, what are you doing, a woman, that you cannot both put the same effort? Like, I don't understand.
Is it about time we then give up on love? This concept, okay. No, let's even leave let's leave love alone. Is it about time we leave aside, or we just leave alone marriage and stuff? The whole concept, we just leave it alone.
But it is important. You multiply.
But you can multiply without being married to someone.
No, but it's important. You have to marry. Get married. It is written. It is said. If your mother and your dad, your father and your mom did not get married, you will not be born. So if they are not loved,
not married,
they are married.
But listen, but there are some people who are not married, but they are still reproducing.
Yeah, those one are just reproducing. Normally, legally, you're supposed to get married. Even if there's not married, if there's no marriage, it won't be legal. There won't be legalization for it. There will not be whatever document you need to take. It will not be there. To let you know it's important. But nowadays, we have used it we have turned it to, we are playing table tennis, like, pass. You pass.
The whole concept.
Yeah,
you see where we started from.
One, yeah.
Now you're getting my point. You see where we started from. I started asking you the providence. When it comes to providence, the roles are changing.
Okay.
And also, it has been written from times. It's also in the Bible that a man should be the head, the provider.
Yes.
But times are changing.
But if a man cannot provide, the woman will just take charge of the lead.
Yes, exactly. So, if at all that's the thing, also, when it comes to reproducing and having kids, must you be in a marriage setup?
But don't you think it's not a good thing?
The reason why I'm saying this, it's because at times it might be biased. Because I even have a problem with maybe the school curriculum that teaches that a family setup should be in a certain way. Of course, it should be in a certain way because it involves a man and a woman to reproduce that kid. But no, the problem is, it also dictates that a family should have a father and a mother. What if you've lost one of your parents in one way or another, maybe divorce, accidents, death, such things? Where does it put that kid? Don't you think it makes them less fortunate? It makes them more traumatized?
I wouldn't say they are traumatized, but at the same time, you need to now learn how to rebuild yourself. Like I feel like you just need to rebuild yourself in the sense that you know the setting you are coming out from. Then, do you want the same setting?
Mm.
See, there's some family, you see, you always say, I want to be like my parents. Because some people are brought up well. Some people are like, I don't want to be like my family.
Mhm.
It's a lot nowadays. There's a lot like, I don't want to be like my family. I want my family to be like this.
Yeah.
So you can't say in that quote unquote, like it has to be like this or like that.
Mm.
So everybody, I feel like everybody is now have right to choose for what they want.
Yeah, that's why I was getting at, because at times we have to move with the flow, or we have to change with the times.
Okay.
Because you understand also, for me, the marriage concept is a bit different in my head. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah, yes, people should be married, but now, what if things are not working in your way? Maybe you don't have enough money to be married.
Okay, but got money.
Maybe the person that you married is a toxic person.
Got money. Go and get money first.
Maybe
the toxic person go and check your mental health.
Yeah, not you. Them, they are toxic.
Yeah.
What if those people? Well, they are not in that capacity to be in that marriage. I don't think it's fair to encourage and tell these people to stick in that marriage just because people should be married.
No.
Secondly, I think in the African culture, we've also praised or put marriage as an achievement. I think it's about time we do away with that narrative of putting, oh, you're married. Oh, it's such a huge achievement.
But don't you think it's not an achievement?
It's not a huge achievement.
Are you sure?
No, it's not.
But
you know why? The reason why I'm saying this is because previous generations, maybe where in my dad's time and my mother's time, that's when they used to see marriage as an achievement. And that's why you'll find such age group are the ones who are always pressuring you and asking you, why aren't you married?
Okay.
Why aren't you bringing a man to, why aren't you bringing a woman? You understand? But they should understand that marriage nowadays entails so many things that you can't just take it lightly or just jump to it because you want an achievement. You understand?
Because why do you yourself tag it as it's called achievement?
It's not an achievement.
To you, it's not. But to so many people, it's an achievement. But
yeah,
at the same time,
that's a problem.
But is that a problem, really?
It's a problem.
But I don't think it's a problem.
You know why?
Why?
It's putting a pressure and sending the wrong message to younger generation who are coming up. Because right now, dating dynamics have really changed. And also family setup dynamics have really changed.
But you know, now, you see, now if you look at the generation we are, you can't even talk of marriage. You cannot say anything about marriage. They just believe like, okay, let's try this. If it works, it works. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you see, it is to you, it's not an achievement. But at the same time, don't you think if it's not an achievement, are you not married yet?
It's not achievement. I tend to think it as a rite of passage. It's not an achievement. It's a rite of passage.
You just need to go through that passage and get out of it after school. You have a good work and you're okay.
No, you see, the good thing about a rite of passage, you can either choose to go through it or not.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because these things are cultural, they are traditional. Okay. So you can either choose to go through it or not. So whether you go through it or not doesn't really add value to you.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm getting your point, but I'm also disagreeing with your point because now and time, you see people, if you look at social media now, people say, you don't need to get married, you don't need this. At the same time, the same people are like, the people that say that marriage is not an achievement is a lie. It is. It is an achievement one way or the other. It is. It is. Don't you think you need to be loved? Don't you think you need to be loved and be loved by someone?
It's true. But you can get that love from.
But do you think you just do it? You just do it anyhow.
But you can get love from anyone else. You can get love from your.
But
family,
it's not genuine.
From your siblings.
But
it's not a must that.
But can you hold your siblings and kiss your sibling? Can you be so intimate with your sibling?
You see,
no.
Intimacy is something else. Intimacy is something
so
else.
So that's what I'm telling you.
People are having intimacy with other people. Not necessarily you need to be married to be in that setup. Times have changed.
Okay. Yes, if time has changed, but at the same time, it is important to get married.
It is important.
To
So
get married.
you're pro-marriage. Yo, anyway, listen. In this podcast, we are going to be talking more of these
Yeah.
topics. And we are inviting guests to come over and share your stories. And maybe you can tell us about how your marriage works and how good it is. Also, you can tell us about your heartbreaks and things that you've learned through the marriage. This is a place just to vent. We might be wrong. There's no judgment. It's your side of story. So you're welcome to do it.
Yeah, you're welcome. We welcome you guys. Just come and vent. Come and say it all.
Yeah.
Come. Tell us. We want experiences. Give us your experience. Let's learn from it. And back to your viewer, we are asking this same question. Is it important to get married?
Is it important to get married or not? Do you think it's an achievement? Do you think we should praise it? Do you think, how should we go about marriage?
I think you should
especially
praise
in
it
this
too. Start praising it. Like getting married, you need to praise it. It's not easy.
Nowadays in Kenya, it's just like getting a degree. Nowadays, just getting a degree.
For you, but now you need to get married and you praise it, because for you to go around the whole world and pick one woman and stay with, you need to start praising. You need to go to church, do Thanksgiving, if you are a Muslim.
Do a whole ceremony. I
Yes.
spend a whole day just marrying one person.
It's
A
not-
whole day.
My brother, it's not easy.
Spending my wealth just to marry one person.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And you're
So I
just
think
thinking
it's
like
about time we change those narratives and just do away those.
that is for you. You change it. For me, I'm not changing that narrative because it's just there.
If you vibe, you vibe.
Don't do if you vibe. We are not going to be lazy.
But you see, there's also putting in work to vibe with someone.
That you are not putting in work. If you just put
Vibing with someone, you're
if you
putting
just-
in work.
you say that statement like if you vibe, you vibe.
Yeah.
You're not putting any work.
I'm
It's
putting
just a
work.
statement you put like, okay, it works. It
Let
works.
me tell you, anything that I start with vibes,
Yeah.
it always kind of works.
Ah,
Than the ones that you, like today, if you decide I'm walking out there and I'm going to look for a lady to marry, my friend.
but you're not going to just go look for a lady to
No,
marry.
see, problem number one, that you have expectations on it.
Oh no,
You
that's
might get disappointed and die.
not- no, you're not getting the point.
You
I'm
have expectations because by the time you say that I'm ready to get married, you've weighed your options and you've said I want to be married to this type of woman, maybe big nyash, good looking, financially stable, all those things in the Tinder profile. You've
Okay.
ever seen them? The ladies put them there in the Tinder profile.
How
Oh,
do-
I
when
want
you
a
get to
financial
Tinder?
stable man who
Okay.
doesn't have kids, who drives a Mercedes, who will take me to Maldives, all those things. The moment you start saying that you're getting married to someone, you start having those expectations and those
But when you are saying vibing, what do you mean by your vibing?
vibing.
You just vibe
Vibing
with
is
someone.
you've met
just
someone
casual.
today
Uh-huh.
and you guys have clicked.
Uh-huh.
You understand? You've connected at a certain level.
But don't you need
Listen.
uh-huh.
You've understood each other at a certain level, and this thing has gone for a while now. It's not even just that one day.
Okay.
It has gone for a while. And then you start thinking or you start discovering, this person have some things that align to me. And maybe their weaknesses, I can get used to them. I can handle them.
Okay.
So that's when the moment you vibe, now you can decide, I think I can live with such a person.
But don't you think connection also lose connectivity at the
No,
end of
there's
the day?
connectivity there.
But it doesn't think it's going to
You see,
lose.
the-
It's going
the
to
good
lose
thing about
connection.
that
You're
one-
you connecting with someone. Don't you think it's also going to lose? Let me tell you this part of it. You see, what you like in somebody, when it gets to some time, that's what you start using to hate them. So that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to be lazy. You need to put more work. Because if you say you're vibing with someone, wait, listen. If you say you're vibing with someone, you're just vibing. And that is it all. Just vibing, like you're vibing, maybe you meet today, but if you meet someone, you connect with someone, and you're trying to work on the connectivity, work on your vibing. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to be lazy. Two of you don't need to be lazy because it takes a long thing,
Yeah.
a long stuff to do. Not just vibing and connecting. You get tired when it gets to some time.
I think Wono is just forcing issues here. You're just forcing issues.
Okay.
Because that is forcing issues. If at all you really need to put in work, listen, that thing existed back in the Stone Age, where you're putting in work. Clearly this girl doesn't like you. You don't vibe. She hasn't even seen you. Then you kidnap her at the river and then bring her home and force her to be your wife.
No, you can't do that.
But you see here, you're forcing someone to like you.
No,
But
you're
you
not
see,
forcing.
Vibing, it comes automatically.
But it's the same thing we are saying. Like, yes, you need to vibe, you need to connect, but when you get to some time, your vibing and connection get to an end. You start getting tired of the person.
Let me ask you,
But that is why you need to-
doesn't marriage that you're talking about happen the same?
Yeah, it happened the same, but at the same time, you put more effort. Like, okay, yes, that is now when we don't need to be lazy. And you getting the point.
But let me ask
That's when you now need that effort, like more effort to now make things work. Even if you are not married, dating someone, when you get to some point, you now start, maybe you like the people because the person talks this certain way, the way the person carry herself, he or herself, as in the way she carry or you carry herself, you like it. But when you get to some time, you start hating those things. You hate that thing you like.
True.
So, and when it's getting to that time, you now start hating. That is when you need to put more effort. That's what I'm saying. Do you get my point?
I get your point.
Yeah, that's why you now need to put
But
more
now,
effort.
what if you put more effort and it fails? All that.
So why
effort
you
goes to
just on this negative side of
Because
marriage?
the reality is
dating.
But listen, the reality is things fail.
Yes,
do
things fail.
And you see what I'm trying to.
But when things fail, don't you work about it?
Let me tell you what
Yeah?
I'm trying to portray to the viewer is that sometimes it's okay when something fails.
Yes, it is.
It is okay. It is okay to not have expectations on someone.
But
You
don't you
understand? And the moment it happens, it's okay to walk away and not put effort and start pushing things. And those are the things, some of the nitty gritty details that are maybe leading to so many crazy things that are happening that we are seeing in the society right now. So what I'm trying to tell people is at times in the business aspect, you look where the risk is smaller.
Okay.
And in my angle, I think when you start vibing with someone, the risk is smaller.
Okay.
Other than going all out and trying to impress this person.
Okay.
Maybe they can you imagine investing in this person when it comes to money? Nowadays, getting money is not that easy.
Okay.
Then you get married because you put in so much effort and so much work to win them over.
You don't win them over.
Wait.
You both love yourself.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Listen first. When you put effort, that means if you're putting so much effort, that means this someone is making it hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Okay.
So you put this all effort and then here you don't want to let it go because you've put so much effort and you're
Okay.
suffering in that relationship.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to tell our viewers that it is okay. It is okay to be in that space. And it is okay to know your moments, to know that if this is not working for me, I can always call it quits.
Okay.
It's not a must. It's not casted on a stone.
But I'm also telling our viewer that it's not everything you just cast in the dust. Like you just pick and throw it in the dustbin. Sometimes you just need to lean back and sit and reflect what is the issue and try to put things together. Like
So that's why you're saying putting in the work.
Yes, like whatever he's saying, yeah, it might be wrong or he's right, but I'm just saying also I may be wrong, I may be right, but at the same time, there's always a room for you to just lean back and see what is really going off. Then you come together again. You pick a seat and sit down. Okay, I feel like you do this, okay. You do this. What can we do to resolve this? That is putting more effort.
Yeah.
Not the way you are talking it like you feel like you can just go away at the end. No, it's not everything you just throw away. Sometimes that thing is for you to learn one lesson or two from whatever situation it is at that time. Yeah, it's good. You can also lean back, but at the same time, I feel like when you lean back, you just lean back and relax.
Yeah.
You lean back and reflect on what has happened
Yeah.
and pick what you need.
Yeah.
That's attacks for my own take.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm telling you. It works. Yeah.
Awesome. So that was your podcast for the day. Might Be Wrong podcast. You guys are so welcome to come and sit with us. Give us your view, what you think about it, what you think about relationships. Is it a win for you? Is it a lose for you? Share your stories. Is a place to just vent. And we might be wrong. A big shout out to our crew, everyone behind the scenes who have made this come together. We love you so much. And till next time, we put you in our hearts.
Peace out.
Oh, welcome to the Might Be Wrong podcast. And I'm your host, Mohia Robert.
I'm your host, Wana.
Yes, what? Welcome to the Might Be Wrong podcast.